Hello viewers, this is an update of the Kikusui 418. Unfortunately, I have a bad news. I won't be pursuing this repair because it turned out I believe this unit has some major problem. Among what happened is when I try to clean up the board, solder. I will explain this wire a bit later. I was trying to clean up the solder, everything, and I decided to put back the put back this jury rig capacitor and then do some testing, particularly on the power supply section. The service manual is not available, but on the operation manual there is an adjustment procedure, and there are some point to check, to follow for the user to do some calibration on it. And I did check the power supply. It seems okay, and then I decided to do some soldering here after the other board. Do some soldering, and then when I turn it on for a while, after I measure the voltage at this point, if you can see, let me try to focus the thing. So from the back here, the power supply comes here, 41 volt AC. I'm not sure whether you can see it. Maybe I try to focus it, put this on something that, okay, alright. So I can't explain much about this thing, but I try to explain. So the secondary power transformer comes here and then go through this network of rectifier diodes, and then it goes through a bunch of it goes through a capacitor. Should be two actually, so I'm not sure what's the actual value, but I'm told by experienced people the nominal value is 1000 to 2200 microfarad, and the voltage, recommended voltage, is more than the 41 volt value. Should be, I think the standard now is 63 volts. So after that, after it goes to this filtering capacitor, and rectified, the positive will go to this I think transistor, and then it is lowered to a stable 40 volts. Not sure whether you can see it. Let me try to you can't see it because it's behind this metal frame. Actually, there's, even though this doesn't have a schematic, it has some adequate information on the circuit board itself, such as the voltage, the polarity of the circuit, the transistor, and those kind of thing. I think this is a normal for in those days. For old gears, they put whatever allowed information on the board itself. And coming back to the thing that I was trying to explain earlier. So I was trying to I already measured there's a test point here for the voltage, and then suddenly, after I done some soldering here, clean up the board, and then I put it on like that, and then suddenly I noticed in the corner of my eye, I was looking at someplace else, there's a spark over here, and then the fuse blow. So I tried to check whether there's some short caused by me. It appears nothing was short actually. So this wire, white wire here, is the primary, goes to the this pad. This pad goes to the to a power switch which is in front here. So when you push that on, it will link this thing to this thing, and then comes back to the behind of the thing, which goes, forgive the which goes to the fuse, and then it goes to the primary of the transformer itself. After that, it goes to the secondary. So I thought maybe I wired this capacitor wrong, but no, I wired it correct. The reason I put white glue here because I don't want it to move around while I'm checking the thing. So unfortunate, because it as soon as I done this, the thing blows up. So I took out the secondary wire here. Try to remove the link to the PCB. I want to know which part is causing the short. So when I remove the secondary, replace the fuse, put the power on, the shop circuit breaker trip. So I think it is become from bad to worse now. So I think there's something wrong with the power transformer also. And before I switch before I trip the shop circuit breaker, I swap the primary to 240 volts. Who knows, there's some instability or whatever, so I just do whatever I feel I felt right. So there's a selector here, 220, 230, 240, so I move this to 240, so in order not to burden the transformer. That's my theory actually. So it turned out this the repair journey for this Kikusui is becoming quite costly. If I calculate the capacitor, two piece of capacitor according to recommended by people, and then now the transformer, and then who knows what else is wrong with this unit. So it's not gonna be practical for me to repair this. Maybe I put this aside. Maybe it's gonna be a future years from now project. So I'm gonna focus back to my heat kit repair because I need that for work. This one may end up in my shelf of maybe price collectible, whatever, those kind of thing. Yeah, thank you for watching, and my apology, I couldn't pursue this project anymore because it's not viable for me to repair. I need things that for me to do work, and if I have to repair the test equipment to a point that it's not giving much return of investment, I won't do it immediately. I'm gonna put it aside, and who knows, in future somebody may share this the schematic of this particular model will be available hopefully one day, and maybe only then I come back to this model, to this repair, and hopefully get this to work again, because I'm quite curious about the old vintage stuff. So that's it for today. Thank you for taking almost 9 to 10 minutes of your time for repair that couldn't be pursued. Yeah, that's it for today. Thank you very much, and have a nice day, and bye bye.